Before his breakout as Jesse Pinkman in Breaking Bad, Aaron Paul came heartbreakingly close to landing a major sitcom role that could have drastically altered the trajectory of his career. In a candid appearance on Hot Ones, Paul opened up about the painful rejection that preceded his rise to fame and how missing out may have been a blessing in disguise. Paul recalled auditioning for The Class, a now-forgotten 2006 CBS sitcom co-created by Friends creator David Crane. At the time, the show was being hyped as the next big thing in comedy television, so much so that it had already been greenlit for 2 seasons before its debut. For up-and-coming actors in Hollywood, The Class was the dream gig. It was going to be, they were saying, the next big Friends, Paul said. Everybody, all my friends who were actors were trying out for it. Despite advancing through multiple rounds of auditions and making it to the final selection process twice, for 2 different roles, Paul was ultimately passed over. The emotional toll was heavy. I tested for a role with the studio, me and 3 guys. Then I went to network against 1 other person, and I didn't get it. Then they had me audition for another role, and I went through the whole thing again. Didn't get it. I can't tell you how depressed I was for just way too long. Though Paul was devastated at the time, fate had other plans. While The Class only ran for 1.5 seasons, Paul's rejection freed him up to audition for Breaking Bad, the role that would define his career and earn him 3 Emmy Awards. If I were to have done that show, I wouldn't have been available to audition for Breaking Bad, Paul reflected. You never know what's right around the corner, so just keep pounding the pavement. The Class, a forgotten sitcom with a familiar cast. The Class followed a group of 8 former third-grade classmates reconnecting as adults. It starred John Bernthal, Jason Ritter, Lizzie Kaplan, and Jesse Tyler Ferguson, all of whom would go on to find success elsewhere after the show's brief run. Despite early promise and a star-studded ensemble, the series never gained enough traction and was canceled midway through its 2nd season. Aaron Paul's career after The Class. In contrast, Aaron Paul's career skyrocketed after his casting as Jesse Pinkman in Breaking Bad. His raw, emotional performance earned critical acclaim and helped elevate the series into the television pantheon. He later reprised the role in El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie, and made a cameo in Better Call Saul. Paul has since explored a range of genres, including sci-fi, drama, and horror, most recently appearing in the 2024 film Ash. Yet he still looks back on his early struggles as important stepping stones, including the painful lessons learned from The Class. It's funny how life works out, Paul concluded. Sometimes the biggest no's lead to the biggest yes.